Strategic Job Search Plan Section 2, Time Commitment. The second section of the strategic plan focuses on deciding how much time you should spend job searching. Here are the learning outcomes for this video. By the end of the video, you should 1. Understand how your target start date impacts your time commitment. 2. Understand the importance of setting a reasonable time commitment goal. And 3. Review an example time commitment goal. Let's get started. The date you set as a goal to start a new job determines how much time you need to spend on the job search. In general, the shorter you have between the beginning of your job search and your target start date, the greater your time commitment needs to be. For example, if you want to start a new job ASAP, then you might need to put some things in your life on hold so you can spend a lot of time job searching. In that scenario, you might want to treat the search like a part-time job, meaning you're spending 10 to 20 hours per week on it. It's important that your time commitment goal be reasonable. I just mentioned that if you want to start a new job ASAP, then you might need to spend up to 20 hours per week on the search. Why didn't I say 30 hours or 40? I didn't say those numbers because they're borderline unreasonable, since most people have other commitments they can't just put off that compete with the job search. Setting an unreasonable time goal for yourself will likely lead to procrastination and anxiety instead of job search success. Let me propose a time commitment goal to you. With a 6-month target start date in mind, I think a reasonable goal would be spending 1 hour a day, 5 days a week on a job search for a total of 5 hours per week. Let's break this goal down. I like 1 hour per day because that's about as long as I can spend focusing on one task without a break. I like 5 days per week because I think it's a bit unreasonable to work on the job search every day. And I like 5 hours per week because it seems like a reasonable amount of extra time I could spend on the job search in addition to my current job and life responsibilities. Let me clarify something about the proposed 5 hours per week. The focus of the proposal should be on the weekly time commitment of 5 hours and not on the daily time commitment. Each job seeker is unique in how they manage their time, so do what works best for you. For example, if you prefer longer bursts of job search activity in fewer days, then do that. For me personally, I discovered that the more frequently I worked on the job search, the better. In my past job searches, I tried to work on the search almost every day, but for less amount of time. For example, spending 30 or 45 minutes each day job searching would be enough time to complete one task, such as researching a company, looking at a few LinkedIn profiles, or emailing a request for an informational interview. I found that the more frequently I worked on my job search, the less tedious it became because I had a lot of things going on, which in turn helped me feel less stressed. That's the end of this foundational video, but just a reminder that this video is part of a longer playlist. The playlist is in chronological order, meaning videos at the beginning of the playlist cover things that occur at the beginning of a job search and vice versa. If you liked this video, then you should check out the other videos in the playlist. If you thought this video was confusing, then try going backwards in the playlist to learn more about job search up until this point, or even forwards in the playlist to see how things come together. Thanks.